About 7 years ago, we had our Faith Promise Convention. That's the time when we raise all of our funds for world evangelism for our church. That was the first time we introduced the Jesus film as part of our Faith Promise goals. We had just returned from a work and witness trip. That's a missions trip where we sent a team of 25 people to Fiji, and we built a church. And one of the events that we participated in was a showing of the Jesus film in the highlands of Fiji. About 3 weeks after we returned from that trip, we had our first Faith Promise Convention. And of course, having just come from Fiji and the experience with the Jesus film and all, we were pretty excited about including the Jesus film ministry as part of our Faith Promise goals. Many of the people that testified of the highlights of that particular trip mentioned that the highlight to them was the Jesus film showing. We had our special speaker there, a missionary speaker, who promoted the idea of sponsoring a Jesus film team in Fiji. And it just so happens that they just started the boat ministry there in Fiji, and we thought it would be great to be a part of that boat ministry. And so we promoted the idea of sponsoring a Jesus film for the boat ministry in Fiji. We had a nice catered dinner. We had about 90 people present at our church. And our church is not a large church. We run about 120 people on a good Sunday. And so that was a good turnout for us, and we were pretty excited about that. When we had our meetings, we emphasized our goals for that weekend. And our World Evangelism Fund for our church was assigned at about $20,000 a year. And so we try to raise this during our Faith Promise weekend. So we decided, since this was a goal, that we would up that by about 50%. So instead of $20,000, we were going to try to raise $30,000 for a World Evangelism Fund, which is the fund that supports our missionaries around the world. And then we wanted to add $15,000 to that to sponsor the Jesus film team in Fiji. On Sunday morning, when we took our pledges, we had raised $51,000. Now this was 2.5 times more than our World Evangelism assignment. We've been doing that same program every year since. Each year we sponsor the Fiji boat team in the Jesus film team in Fiji. Each year we send out a work and witness team someplace in the world and build some kind of a project. Each year we overpay our World Evangelism budget, which supports our missionaries around the world. And then each year we add another ministry, missions ministry, to our goal. So we believe that what's happened and what has motivated this generous giving is the use of the Jesus film. We find that the Jesus film is so dynamic and so effective that people really turn on to the idea of being part of supporting a team. I would like to encourage everyone to be a part of the Jesus film ministry. We've found in our church that this involvement has been what has sparked our people to give so generously to world missions. It has been a blessing to us, and I'm sure it will be a blessing to you.